building, which gives you some indication of its enormous size. However, the site you're standing on used to be nothing but wasteland and dumps. It was in 1941, shortly before the US entry into the Second World War, that the decision to construct a building which gathered all defense personnel in one building was taken. At the time, the War Department workforce numbered more than 25,000 people, housed in 17 different buildings. Needless to say, the new building would have to be huge in order to fit all those people into a single building. The guidelines given was not to provide office for the current 24,000 employees, but to have a maximum capacity of 40,000, while at the same time keeping the building less than 6 stories high. This not-so-easy task was solved by Engineer Officer General Brian B. Somervell and his 2 subordinates. Together they proposed a 5-sided building design. The shape is commonly known as a pentagonal shape, which has given the building its name. The construction started right away with 41,000 concrete piles and 55 million cubic yards of earth forming the foundation of the building. The construction process went incredibly fast, and the building stood completed in January of 1943, only 16 months after the start of the construction. A normal time period for a project of this magnitude was around 4 years. In total, around 4,000 men were working on the building in 3 shifts, which explains the remarkably fast completion of the building. When you look at the outside of the Pentagon, you will see that it is rather stripped of details and other ornamentation. This is a choice the designers made, as they wanted to minimize or even avoid using critical war materials whenever possible. For example, they used concrete drain pipes rather than metal, and they eliminated bronze doors and copper ornaments. The building might look like a big block, but the fact is the Pentagon is built as 5 pentagonal rings, with space in between each ring to allow sunlight into the building. In the middle of the Pentagon, you can even find a small park. Exactly 60 years after the initial construction of the Pentagon, the September 11th attacks occurred, in which American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the west side of the building. The flight penetrated 3 of the 5 pentagonal rings, killing a total of 184 people. Luckily, the area hit by the plane was undergoing renovations, which left several offices unoccupied. Otherwise, the death toll would most likely have been even higher. After the attacks, a massive project was initiated with the task of rebuilding